The Boise Planning and Zoning Committee are making progress on an updated city code. We first brought you this story back in the fall of 2019 in its very early stages. Now the city wants feedback from you. Our Chase Biefeld has more on some of the proposed changes and how you can get involved. Chase.
Tammy, I'll just start by saying it's no secret that Idaho is growing, and Boise is at the epicenter of that growth. There are about 250,000 people living right here in the City of Trees, with about 50,000 more expected to get here by 2040. So city planners are working to match that right now by updating their city code. They tell me this is a very long and expensive process.
It's been over 55 years since Boise's zoning code was overhauled. City planners say their goal with a modern rewrite is simple:
to create a modern, user-friendly code that anyone can utilize and understand. So we'll include illustrations, graphics, and organize it to where it's intuitive for anyone to use.
The city wants to rewrite the zoning code to create solutions for affordable housing and preserve the environment.
Ultimately, we're concerned about our climate and all of our environmental components throughout the city of Boise, like the foothills or the Boise River. But we also are concerned about how people live, and we want to make sure that everyone has a home, no matter what stage of life you're in or no matter what income bracket you're in.
The rewrite will be broken up into 3 modules: allowed uses, design and development standards, and process and procedures. Mayor Lauren McLean appointed a diverse group of 20 community members to advise city planners in the zoning rewrite.
This is something that's going to affect people, while in the short term a little bit, but in the long term, it's, our children, our children's children. How do they get to interact with our community? So I think really that importance and the urgency has really weighed on a lot of our committee members.
The city also wants your input right now on the first module, allowed uses.
So are you allowed to do a hair salon? Are you allowed to have a duplex in your neighborhood?
The Module 1 survey closes June 10th. The city will have surveys for the design and development standards and process and procedures modules, which will wrap up by the end of 2021.
And then we'll have to start the adoption process, which goes through planning and zoning and city council, which we're thinking of in 2022.
The rewrite process will cost $300,000 and will take about 3 years to complete.
Now, the city wants you to get involved in this, and there are a lot of opportunities that you can do to take them up on that. They will have a virtual community meeting on Monday, and they'll have an in-person meeting at Magnolia Park next Thursday at 6 o'clock. All of those opportunities, including the survey that was mentioned in the story, can be found in a link at ktvb.com. Tammy?
Thank you, Chase, for that update.